twisted minds unique.
Summer, sunshine, beaches, and blood-soaked revenge. Welcome back to Slash Sisters. I'm Slash Sister Hallie.
And I'm Slash Sister Jen, and today we are booking a one-way trip to the land of bad decisions, shady resorts, and fisherman-related drama.
Yeah, that's right. We're slashing into I Still Know What You Did 2 summers ago. I still know what you did last summer. That's right, because it was 2 summers ago, but it was last summer.
Right. Well, last summer they did try to kill him. Again.
Yeah. The 1998 sequel that asks, what if we took the first movie, added more rain, and sent it to the Bahamas?
Yeah, it's pretty much a carbon copy of the first movie, isn't it? Anyways, Jennifer Love Hewitt returns. Freddie Prinze Jr. mostly doesn't. And somehow a radio contest becomes a murder plot. It's campy, it's bloody, and it's questionably written.
Was this a worthy continuation of 90s slasher glory, or just a tropical mess with a body count? And Jack Black and dreadlocks.
Either way, we're here for the killer rain slickers, the plot holes you could have drive a fucking boat through.
Honestly.
And Jack Black and dreadlocks, as Hallie just said.
Who's
for
uncredited.
For some reason.
He's completely
he really is.
uncredited.
I wouldn't want to be credited for this role either. Shit. It's bad.
But before we check into this cursed island getaway... Wait, I've seen this before. It happened in Scooby-Doo. Freddie Prinze Jr. goes to a remote island with spooky things happening.
I bet there was ghost music playing in the background.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell for stay up to date on everything that we're doing here. Or we'll send the fisherman out, and he will know your secret.
Your secret.
He knows what you did last Friday the 13th.
I know what I did last Friday the 13th.
Shriek! If you know what I did last Friday the 13th. You've seen that one, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a spoof that spoofs this, Scream, and Friday the 13th, and a whole bunch of other horror films.
Guess I know what I'll be watching tonight. Anyways, we drop weekly horror reviews, cult classic chaos, and the occasional horror hot take that'll get you banned from horror Twitter.
Twitter. X?
Oh, yeah. X, formerly known as Twitter. Whatever.
Fuck Elon. He doesn't care about us. So pack your bags.
Still fuck him anyways.
So pack your bags with bug spray. Don't answer the phone, especially if you don't know the fucking answer to the trivia question. And whatever you do, don't ever trust the weather forecast.
Because it is time to splash into I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
1 year after the brutal murders of her friends Helen Shivers and Barry Cox by the vengeful fisherman Ben Willis, Jolie James is attending summer classes in Boston.
I know what you did last summer.
But suffers from nightmares of the incident. I would too. Honestly.
Yeah.
It was traumatic.
It wasn't just what happened the first summer. That was traumatic, and I would have nightmares from that too. But then watching your friends get murdered and being chased down by I would feel. I would probably have nightmares as well. Julie's roommate Carla Wilson, who is played by Brandy, receives a phone call from a local radio station and wins a vacation for 4 to the Bahamas.
But
by answering the question, what is capital of Brazil? And she shouts out...
Wait. Let us know in the comments if you know what it is.
Yeah, do you know what it is?
I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
Maybe
I bet
you do. If you watched this movie ahead of time, you probably do.
I bet you think it was Rio de Janeiro, don't you?
Just like these girls.
Yeah. It's not.
Rio de Janeiro!
Oh no. Did you say Rio?
No. Yes? Yes!
You just
Yes!
won Magic 96.7.
So, Julie invites Ray to come with them, who, despite initially declining, decides to go. And he and his friend, was Charlie, I think is his friend's name.
So,
they have in the car and they are driving up to meet up with Yep.
Little drop kick.
Yes.
Humor.
Drop it in.
Charlie. Oh, fuck, I can't remember his name.
John Hawkes. I fucking love
Yes.
that guy so much.
He played Pete Bottoms in the opening sequence of From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh,
the liquor store owner.
yes. Mm-hmm. Love that character. He's
Love
a really
him.
great character actor.
Oh, no, totally. Totally.
He's great.
Totally.
So, yeah, even though Ray says he's not coming initially, or he says he's going to try.
Yeah, he says we're really swamped. It's been super busy, and Charlie's like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? We haven't caught shit."
His name's Dave.
Dave.
Sorry.
Dave.
Dave. It's Dave!
Anyway, that evening, Ray and his coworker Dave drive to Boston. See, I told you they were shipping up to Boston.
Shipping up to Boston.
Fucking told you. To surprise. Sorry. To surprise Julie, but stop due to a body in the middle of the road. What are you doing? Dude's dead. Come on, let's just fucking go.
That's what they should have done.
Maybe he's not. Anyway, when Ray discovers the body is a mannequin,
Yes.
Ben appears to kill Dave with his hook, then chases Ray in his truck, and Ray escapes but falls down a hill.
He gets hurt pretty good.
He gets hurt pretty good.
Yeah. The next morning, Julie, Carla, and Carla's boyfriend Tyrell, what they call him he's
Played by Mekhi Phifer.
I know, there's so many. Okay.
Which is really funny because the same year that this movie came out, Brandy had the song "The Boy Is Mine" with
And
Monica,
he was in
and
that
he was
video.
the boy.
That's
he
right.
was the boy in the
That's
video.
Right.
He was the boy.
So funny. As I was watching this, I gotta admit, there were so many people that I completely forgot were in this movie. And we'll get to that as we get to them, but holy shit.
I know.
One in particular
I
that I
know
was
who
like,
you're talking about.
I totally forgot!
I know who you're talking about.
I know.
It's the fourth
I know.
time he's on Ben
I
channel.
know. We'll get to him. So the next morning, Julie and Carla are waiting for Ray to show up.
And of course he doesn't.
Right. So then Ty and their friend Will Benson depart on the trip together. So Will is taking Ray's place.
Wait a minute. Will Benson. I feel like this is going to come into play later.
I feel like it might, but I don't know. So the group arrives at the hotel.
Actually, there's some funny banter on the plane because apparently Will Benson is afraid of flying and Tyrell Martin is afraid of
No, it's not that
the
he's
boat.
afraid of. He
He's
gets
motion
sick on the
sickness.
boat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and so like Ty says to Will, "Man, some people just can't fly." And then when they're on the boat, getting to the island, and Tyrell is puking the entire time. He's like, "Man, you should have taken the patch. I offered it to you."
Now it's
I'm
too
telling
late.
you, some people just can't sail.
Right. I just thought that was
Was
that
funny.
was some funny
It was
banter
very funny.
between the two.
Very, very funny. So they arrive at the hotel at Tower Bay, and they get checked in. And elsewhere, Ray is in a hospital. Like, they find him. He claims that his friend was murdered, tells the whole story about all of this stuff. They don't have Dave's body.
A fisherman in a slicker outfit wielding a hook for a hand and all this other stuff. And
so they kind of basically like chalk it up to trauma and head injury. And they kind of just leave him to be. And then he flatlines. And they think he's dying, but no, he just disappeared out the window.
yeah, because that's how
hospitals
hospitals
have
fucking
windows
work
that
like
you
that.
could just walk out of.
Yeah. It's a fucking trope that always pisses me off
I
in
know, me
every
too.
film that I see it in.
Those shits are locked.
Right. That evening at the hotel's... Oh, wait a minute. We're skipping over completely the guy that checks him in at the fucking hotel.
Oh, we sure are. You didn't even put it in the script.
I-
So when they get to the
Don't
hotel...
blame me,
and-
blame the scriptwriter.
Oh, okay. Well, when they get to the hotel, they get up to the counter. And, of course, they're, like, ringing the bell like a million times. Nobody's coming. It's pretty funny. And then out comes from the back, after his Doberman, who yells and screams and barks and scares the shit out of them, is Mr. Jeffrey Combs.
Let's roll out the red carpet. Our contest winners are finally here.
Playing the manager.
Playing
of
the buck-toothed
yeah.
manager of the skeleton resort because it's the fucking off season. Of course it is.
You didn't know?
Storm season.
Yes, it's our version of winter.
July 4th is the start of the off season. Storm sweeping like clockwork every year.
That's a pretty good impression.
Thank you.
I like it. Were you practicing that?
Oh, I like that.
But yes, my boy, the Reanimator, Mr. Jeffrey Combs.
Or, Agent Dammers from Frighteners.
Exactly.
Or Dr. Vanderkat from House on Haunted
Yep.
Hill. Other 3 movies that we've covered with Jeffrey Combs in them.
And that's him. He'll be on here much more, I promise you. We'll bring him back a bunch.
Not too many other movies that I can think of off the top of my head besides the
Bride
sequels to
of
Reanimator.
From Beyond.
Yeah. But anyway, that evening at the hotel's bar, Julie is singing karaoke when the words, "I still know what you did last summer" roll across the screen, and she freaks the fuck.
Yeah, she does.
Terrified, she runs back to her room. Will confesses he likes Julie
Yeah,
by
actually
trying
kind of scares her.
Oh no, he
sneaks
scares the
up on
shit
her
out of her.
with a vase full of roses,
Mhm.
and she turns around and breaks the vase full of roses.
Derek, a dockhand, is tying up a boat when he is then murdered by Ben.
Yeah, Derek's the one with the fake Jamaican accent or whatever.
Yeah, because he's trying to get laid.
Yeah.
And then we have Jack Black, who's also like a porter of some kind,
yeah,
or a pool boy or whatever.
or something. But he's really
who's
just
got-
like the local weed expert, I guess.
Right, he's literally growing the stuff
Yeah.
in his pool house.
Yeah.
And he's got a head full of dreadlocks for some reason.
Yeah, the dreadlocks are awful. But for me personally, I probably would have just like been best friends with that dude.
And that's how you die in this film.
Yep. I'd probably die in this movie.
But anyway, Will confesses that he likes Julie, to which, like we said, she breaks that vase of roses. Derek the dockhand is tying up a boat when he's then murdered by Ben.
Willis.
Yeah, but we
still alive.
But we kind of only see from here
Just
down,
here
so
down,
it's like,
yeah. We
is
don't
it
know
him?
for sure.
Is it him?
Yeah.
Is he? We don't know.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Again.
Again.
In my throat.
Again, stop smoking. Took up another one, bitch.
Afterwards, Olga, the housekeeper, finds bloody sheets. Ben then slices her, dragging her into a room. Basically he's collecting the bodies. You don't want to leave the bodies anywhere for them to be found.
Why would you do that?
Right. The others get into a hot tub while Julie, in her room, is unable to find her toothbrush.
Yeah, so Tyrell and Carla are in a hot tub trying to get freaky.
And then
Jack Black rolls up on him.
what's his name? I think it's Titus is his name.
Something like
some
that.
ridiculous name.
Oh, it's all good.
Right. He rolls up on them in the pool,
Yeah.
lights up a doobie, and then just kind of swims away.
Yeah.
And then Ben shows up in the same hot tub.
Will, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will. Killing the vibe for Tyrell
Yeah.
and Carla.
Yeah, sorry guys. You ain't getting none tonight. So Julie's unable to find her toothbrush, and she searches her room before finding Derek, the dockhand or porter or whoever, dead in her closet.
Shouldn't leave skeletons in your closet.
I love that shit.
Horrified, she informs them, but Derek's body is missing.
figure.
It ain't so. Mr. Brooks, the hotel manager, played by the incomparable Jeffrey Combs, as we pointed out, refuses to believe her story. Mr. Brooks notes that they are unable to leave the island due to an incoming storm. By the pool, Titus Telesco
That's his name, Titus Telesco.
is murdered.
Yeah, now's the time where the killers
And it's questionable at this point.
just start offing everybody, or at least attempting to.
Right. Ray, who has survived his injuries, pawns the engagement ring that he has for Julie, because that's what he was going up there for, was to
Right.
literally ask her to marry him.
Right.
Pawns
Gets a gun.
Gets a gun.
Pew pew. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to say
we're
that
not
word.
monetized.
Pew pew. Pew,
A
pew,
device.
pew. It's a 22.
It was not a 22.
I know, yeah, it was a revolver.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And he hijacks the same guy that drove them out to the fucking island. Hijacks his boat and goes out in the storm to save the day.
Somehow he gets from Boston to Miami on a bus, and then gets onto a boat and gets to the Bahamas in time to
All
save
of
the
this,
day.
mind you, his
In
arm
a
is
sling, yeah. And he's got serious head injury. Anyways. Yep. The next day, the group... This movie's kind of stupid. I didn't say that. The next day, the group finds Olga, Titus, and Mr. Brooks murdered, and the two-way radio, their only way of contact, destroyed. So that, yeah.
Yeah,
so they,
Mr. Brooks has got a machete in his head.
Yes, he does.
Which,
on the side,
according
like this.
to slasher rule, we did not see him die. He's not actually dead.
That's true. That's true. I hate it when people, good, especially good characters, when they die off screen. Right. Makes me mad.
Yes.
So their radio is completely destroyed in the process of this.
Yes.
They're now officially isolated.
Oh.
Completely. Like, there's no communication.
Oh,
no
so
anything.
this is the official start of the horror film then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The group goes to the room of Mr. Estes, who was the bellhop.
Bill Cobb.
Yes. Love
Fucking
that man. He's
great actor.
incredible. So, the boat hand porter. Oh wait, so he's a boat hand porter, but he's really like, yeah, he's really more the bellhop, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, because he was
point.
he was
the one who
taking
brought all
he was bringing their luggage,
luggage
up
and
to
stuff up, yeah.
201 and 202,
202.
the honeymoon suites that nobody really
that
stays
they
in
don't
anymore
ever use anymore
because of something that happened
because
years
of
ago.
things. Yeah. Anyways, so actually, this scene kind of like makes me laugh a little bit, but also pisses me off a little bit too. So like they walk into Estes' room, and first off, they're like, "What the fuck?" They see all this like
Voodoo stuff,
candles,
voodoo, whatever.
voodoo. However you want to look at it, and like. At one point, Tyrell picks something up off the altar.
It's like
and,
a monkey skull or something.
And he's like holding it. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, you put that back.
And he's
You
like,
put
oh
that
yeah,
back right where you
he's
got
like,
it from.
oh yeah,
throws it.
This
And I'm
motherfucker's
like-
definitely our guy, and throws it on the ground.
I'm like, boy, you better not touch somebody's altar like that. You gonna get in trouble. Anyways, so especially a hoodoo priest. Nope, don't mess with them. Anyways, so they do end up finding Julie's toothbrush, a hair tie that was Carla's, and what was Tyrell's?
A necklace.
Oh, Tyrell's necklace, yeah. But only those three, okay? Nothing from Will. Interestingly enough. But they freak out. They're like, oh my god! They're so fucking scared about this crap. But you know what? Like, the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's just trying to help you. He's trying to protect you.
Yeah, well, we're informed. Not because we've watched this before either.
No.
Estes appears explaining he was trying to protect them after realizing that their answer to the radio station's question was incorrect.
Yeah, basically he walks up to them and he's like,
Brasilia.
the capital of Brazil is Brasilia, not Rio. That's how I knew y'all were in trouble, basically.
Sorry, wrong answer. We lose.
He tells them that Ben and his wife, Sarah, had 2 children, a son and a daughter.
Yes, and that Ben Willis murdered Sarah when he found out about an affair.
Used to work here at the hotel.
I assume he must have murdered the daughter as well, because there's 2 graves there, right?
Yeah, there's 2 graves, and then there's a dug-up grave with a headstone that's got Julie James written on it. By the way, Estes is telling them all the story whilst walking them out to the cemetery.
Eventually they found the body. Pieces of it at least.
Seems kind of stupid on his part.
I mean, we get this beautiful
View of the
exposition
cemetery, it's
of
beautiful, yeah.
of you know
And the telling of the story and
right.
everything, but
I wouldn't call it beautiful, but we get the MacGuffins.
yeah.
Or plot devices, however you want to look at it, right?
So at this point, though, Estes just goes missing. They can't find him. They're out in the cemetery, and we get another Julie James, what are you waiting for? Moment.
If you want me bad, come and get me. I'm right here.
Where she throws her tits up in the air and her hands back as far as possible so that her tits are up. Anyways. Yeah, and screams into the sky, what are you waiting for? Come on, Ben, I'm right here. Yeah, it's like, come on, really? We needed to do that. Anyways, so Julie, Carla, and Tyrell end up returning to the hotel, and Will volunteers to go looking for Estes. When Julie and Carla and Tyrell get back to the hotel, they find in the walk-in cooler, right? Is she in the walk-in cooler, or is she in like some back room or something?
I think it's the walk-in cooler.
I think it was the walk-in cooler. Nancy, the bartender from earlier, who's played by Jennifer Esposito, by the way.
Because so Tyrell was fucking hungry.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Stop trying to act like you ain't hungry.
They needed to go to the kitchen because Tyrell was hungry.
Typical man thinking about himself and his stupid
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to get out of there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Ben appears in the kitchen and kills Tyrell.
I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm fucking horny, and personally I haven't seen one goddamn psycho killer.
The girls retreat to the attic, led by Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy.
Where Carla is attacked by Ben. Julie and Nancy rescue Carla and run into the storm cellar, where they find Ben's victims. We also skipped over the part where Estes clocks Ben with a fucking oar.
Clocks him in the head with the oar. So it's kind of this moment where, like, it's a red herring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
no, it's totally a red herring.
You know, but we know that maybe he could be working with Ben Willis, but we know from seeing the bottom of the face that it's a white man and not a black man.
Unless they have a mask. But, yeah.
True. Anyways, so yeah, they go down into the storm cellar, and somehow Will has gotten back to them.
Yeah, he's bloodied,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to patch him up, and yeah.
Yep.
Not my blood.
Mm-hmm. At the hotel, Will tells them that Estes attacked him and he's bleeding in the stomach. And Nancy and Carla run away to find a first aid kit. But Estes is impaled. But find Estes was impaled by a harpoon. So he's dead now too. Everybody dead. Ben then appears and kills Nancy and attacks
with
Carla.
the harpoon
Yeah.
that's pushed
Stabs
through
all
Estes.
the way through. Yeah,
right.
Like Estes
Which-
falls on top of her. and then-
I'm sorry. So Estes was stabbed through like this dead center of his chest.
Yeah.
He falls on her. His face is right here.
Right.
That harpoon would have hit her in the fucking stomach.
Yeah.
But yet she dies instantly
Yeah,
when it
as if it were gone
pierces
through her heart.
right
Yeah.
through her. And I'm like,
Yeah, there's a lot of moments in here where I was like, and there was like a CGI hook at one point that went through somebody's neck, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
We
Tyrell.
need to do that.
Tyrell.
Yeah, it was Tyrell.
Yeah, it went through his.
Because it went through from the back, and
right,
came
and
out
it was.
here. I was like, oh,
it
that
was
a
fucking
CGI
terrible.
fucking
Terrible.
It was very, very noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so he kills Nancy by stabbing her through with the harpoon. And while Julie, at the same time, Julie is like attending to Will, and she like starts looking for wounds. She's like, there's blood, but I can't find a puncture. I can't find where it's coming from. And he's like, that's because it's not my blood.
It's not my blood, Julie. Come on, Julie, what's your favorite radio station?
Revealing that he was the radio host and that he had killed Estes.
Yeah. Isn't this also where he reveals that Ben?
Yeah, he's like, Julie, come on.
Will
Benson.
Will's
Ben's
son.
son. So he's the son of Ben Willis.
Yeah. Will drags Julie to the graveyard. Without much of a fight left here, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
Where he reveals that he is, in fact, Ben's son.
You get it? Will Benson? Ben's son. Hi, Dad.
Ben appears and attacks Julie before Ray arrives and engages in a fight with Will.
Which is like kind of fun to see because
Is
Will was being like creepy, lovey towards the woman he was trying to kill.
When Ben tries to stab Ray, he actually tells Will to stand him up, and then instead of just, sticking him, no, he charges at him.
Yeah.
Ray ducks out, fucking clocks Will in the face, right? Ducks out, and then Ben kills Will.
Catches it in the chest.
Yep. His hook hand.
Sorry, dude.
Ah, yeah. While Ben is distraught from killing his son, Julie shoots him 6 times in the chest!
Okay.
Just fucking die!
Actually, I counted and there was 8 rounds fired, and I don't think that that's how a revolver works. But
some revolvers do
it's a
have 8
small-
rounds in
it
a
was a
chamber, but I don't think that one
small
had
revolver,
8. I counted 6, but
I swear I counted 8. Either way, she unloads completely and then keeps clicking even afterwards.
Right. Seemingly killing Ben Willis finally after 2 fucking movies. But back at the hotel, Carla is found somehow alive.
Yeah, limping towards them, but she's alive.
And they are rescued by the Coast Guard that tells them to remain where they are.
Yeah, a helicopter shows. So then we cut to sometime later, and Julie is showing up at a house that has a sold sign in the front of it.
I see taps when she walks in.
Uh-huh. And we see Julie and Ray have gotten married and bought a home. And Ray is brushing his teeth for an obnoxious amount of time.
With an electric toothbrush.
Uh-huh, he loves that thing.
Yeah, he loves that thing.
I love this thing.
And the bathroom door is locked while he is occupied. Julie has checked and double-checked all the doors. She sits down on the bed and looks into the mirror and sees Ben.
No.
Underneath.
There was a window open.
Oh, that's right. There was
And
a
she
window open.
shuts the fucking window,
Yeah,
but there are
closing herself
muddy
in there.
boot prints!
I know, how does she not see those boot prints?
Right! On white-colored wood flooring.
Anyway, so then she sits down and sees Ben underneath her bed, and that's the end of the fucking movie. She gets pulled under the bed and screams, and then we go to black. And I think it's fucking stupid. What a stupid fucking ending. Sorry.
I mean, the first one ended the same fucking way, too, with him jumping through a glass shower door.
Yeah, but like, we know for sure he's dead now.
Do we? Do we really?
I don't fucking know.
Just
They
because
made another movie.
Just because he took 6 or 8 rounds to the chest doesn't mean his ass wasn't wearing fucking Kevlar. He was wearing a rain slicker. We don't know what he had underneath of that. We don't know how this new movie that is in theaters right now is setting up the killer and what's going on with
Maybe
all
it's
this.
somebody completely different. I hope so.
I'm sure it probably is because it's got a whole new
whole new
young
cast,
cast
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
and-
but we are getting Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt back.
But as for this, with the exception of some entertaining performances by Jeffrey Combs and even Jack Black was kind of funny.
Funny to watch.
He was kind of funny. Jennifer Love Hewitt,
Same typical shit that she did in the first movie.
thank you for not pursuing an acting career in horror films and not wanting to be cast
I
as
don't want to
Scream
hear
Queen.
her scream anymore.
Because you're not good at it. You're just not good at it.
I'm sorry, but this is the movie that shut it down for me.
Two.
It's a fun watch. It's definitely
It
something
is.
that, like, if it was on TV and
We
I was
will
scrolling
not
out,
cover
watch
the
it
third
again, New. It's one of those movies, like, if somebody was watching it and I came over, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, still know what you did last summer, this shit's a riot.
Yeah.
Where's the bong? Let's smoke and watch this shit, you know? Like, that's the type of movie it is. It's not a movie that I would ever seek out to turn on myself. So, let me shut you down for me.
I can tell you the only other time that I've watched this in recent memory is when we covered I Know What You Did Last Summer.
You
the
just
first
ended
one.
up watching it.
I watched the second one because you were like, oh no, Ben Willis is dead. I was like, the fuck he is. He's the killer in the second one. And you're like, no, he's not. The fuck he isn't.
Yeah, because I guess I was thinking it was Will the whole time when we talked about it.
Right,
But yeah,
right,
no,
right.
I just forgot that.
So I had to watch it for my own sanity to know that I was right because I'm a sore loser. I am
really
a sore
is,
loser.
you guys. She really is.
I can't
It's
help
okay.
it.
It's okay.
No,
I love
it's
it.
a
I
curse.
love it when I get to be right every once in a while. It doesn't happen real often, but every once in a while I get to be right, and then I'm like,
And I'm just sitting over here like, shut up.
it's true.
But yes, 2 bloody machetes straight down. And we're going to get this out of here and continue our summer jaunt through hot-ass
Franchise
movies.
territory.
In franchise territory, yeah.
And yes, hot.
Hot.
I
Fuego.
guess it's supposed to be,
Fuego.
right? Mm-hmm.
Fuego.
And fuego. And fuego. So what are we doing, Harley?
We are going to a dystopian past now because when the film was made, it was future.
Yeah,
it was future.
Yes, it was future in
But
the film.
it's dystopian past now for us.
Yeah,
we're going
to 1997, which was the future, but this movie was
It
made
came out in
in
90.
90? Okay.
90. We're trading in the Panama, Mexico jungles for the concrete jungle of LA in Predator 2, starring Danny Glover.
Yes. And Gary Busey.
And Ruben Blades.
There's a lot of good people in this movie.
There really is.
This movie's bonkers. Make sure you watch it so you can come back to us next week and see what the fuck we have to say about Predator 2. But until then, make sure you slash the subscribe button.
Stab that like button.
And ring the grave bell so you don't get buried alive and you stay up to date on all that we are doing right here on YouTube. And until next time, we will see you all
in the afterlife.